All right, let's go out to Bridget in Lancaster. What's up, Bridget?
Hey, how you doing, Dr. John?
Partying. What about you?
Oh, working.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You should get a job where you can party at it.
I would love a job where I could party at work.
Be a podcaster, dude. I'm running a scam here. It's so good. So good. All right, so what's up?
All right. So my boyfriend and I, we live together.
Okay.
And he's wonderful to me, never treats me badly. But there's some
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to watch this on YouTube and you're going to see me just start laughing then. Anytime somebody calls and says, I'm in love, and they're so great, then there's a but, and then they end up not being so great. Is that where we're headed?
Well, kind of.
And then when they answer, then the answer is for sure. For sure. All right, tell me about him.
So it's more of a situation where we're not on the same page about certain things that to me are important.
Okay.
So basically he has this obsession with buying clothes and shoes and all of these things, but he has no intentions of like saving money for the future. He's thinking about the now, and it drives me crazy. To kind of speak on that. So he is ADHD and he's very impulsive.
Me too. I don't care. Okay, go ahead. Not an excuse. Go ahead.
No. So he's very impulsive, and I think I need help for me to kind of understand how I can work with him a little bit more on these things. And it's his money. So obviously I'm not going to get involved in like, why are you spending money, so on and so forth. But it's something that's frustrating for me because, we have rings for, ready to get married and things of this sort. But I don't want to do that if I have to constantly be concerned that he's not planning for the future.
Okay.
So I need to be a better girlfriend, but he needs to be a better boyfriend in the sense of listening to me and understanding where I'm coming from, just as I try to do for him.
Okay. I'm going to disagree with you on a couple of things. Is that cool?
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Or I'll just say it this way. You can't fix him. You can't change him. There's not a thing that you haven't done that makes him go, oh, you're right. I spend money like an idiot, or I'm trying to present myself to the world as a bro, dude, because I got dope shoes and shirts and jackets. That's not your responsibility, one. And two, you can't do anything about it. And you're entering into a marriage here, right? Y'all are really close. You got rings, you got all the stuff. It's so good you're figuring this out now. Okay? There is one person on planet Earth you can control. That's you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you can control your thoughts and your actions. My guess is you spent a ton of energy wondering what you can say, what you can do, how you can present, all those things to him. And what you haven't done is spent a lot of energy on saying, do I want to be married to this for the rest of my life?
Right.
You haven't spent a lot of energy setting up boundaries. Or you may have never had the conversation that said, your spending scares me to death. And I am not interested in connecting myself to a hot air balloon that hasn't checked the gas tanks. Just want to keep seeing how high we can go. And here's, but Bridget, you know this. So let me ask you a hard question. Mm-hmm. Why do you think so little of yourself? Like, who told you that?
Nobody, probably me.
No. You said it, you just need to be a better girlfriend. No. He needs to be a grown man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I feel like, anytime I try to have the money talk with him, it kind of goes south.
Because
I'm working on the baby stuff.
This has nothing to do with money. Has nothing to do with money. This has to do with a guy that is still a child. He thinks of himself like a child. He acts like a child. And he, in his defense, he thinks so little of himself that he is continually searching for the right pair of shoes and the right jacket that's going to finally make him feel whole. And he will never find it. Ever. He'll even lie to himself and say these shoes are an investment. He'll lie to himself and say, I'll be able to resell this jacket.
Yeah, he does.
You know what I mean? And that's him trying to,
Absolutely.
that's a prop up of a prop up of a prop up. Now, I've got too many shoes. I've got way too many t-shirts. So much so that my wife has implemented some closet rules. She didn't tell me you need to stop buying t-shirts. She said, in the closet that we share, it will have this many clothing items in it on this side. And I'm just going to randomly take the other ones off. That's her boundary, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, ta-da, she's not owning the fact that, like, I can't, John, you buy too many t-shirts. She's not going to, that's my problem to bear. I like buying band t-shirts. I buy them obsessively, right? Too many. But she says, this is how many's going to be in the closet because I can't live like this. And here was the conversation that convicted me. I feel overwhelmed when I walk into our closet and I can't breathe. There's too much. It's too crammed full. It's hard for me to do your laundry when I can't fit the shirts up there. And by the way, they all look the same. They're all just dumb black t-shirts with some stupid band on, right? Here's what she did, though. She didn't come in after me about my behavior. She came and said, she owned it. She used the word I. This is how I feel. This is what your actions are doing to me. And I can't control your actions, but I can control my behavior and my thoughts. And so my actions are going to be, I'm going to take the things out that make me feel not well. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And that means, I'll give you one thing. You can be a better girlfriend. You can be more honest, and you haven't been honest with them. You can be way more clear. And you can be much more firm in your boundaries. Is that fair?
Oh, definitely. That's totally fair. That's something that I struggle with because I think my reactions to the actions that he takes, it's more of like I get irritated and respond to him in a negative way instead of just being assertive and saying, hey, this is what the plan is here. This is what we need to start.
And that's how I know somebody told you that, because somewhere along the way you picked up the narrative that your feelings don't matter or your feelings are stupid or you need to put them in a drawer, and your life was about peacekeeping, making sure everybody else is okay. And what's happening as you're entering into a marriage is you realize, I'm trying to make him feel okay, and your body is screaming at you, we're not safe. Because this guy won't think past next Tuesday when the shoes are released.
Yeah, okay? Exactly right.
And you're at a crossroads here. You can do what millions and millions and millions of men and women have done, which is take their body's alarms and shut them off. You can have another drink and another drink and another, woo, let's go out, woo, and I'm going to shut them off. You can watch another Netflix series and another series and buy another bedspread and another runner for the living room because that's going to be the one that solves it. Or you can start for the first time looking in the mirror and saying, dude, I'm freaking Bridget. My feelings matter. When I'm not safe, I'm not going to enter into relationships or spaces where I'm not safe. And I'm going to, for the people I love, I'm going to be honest with them about my feelings of being not safe.
Yeah, I do need to start doing that. That's absolutely correct. I've never really been good at communicating. Okay. That's something all my life I've just been really bad at.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start practicing. It's not a character flaw. Okay. You haven't had avenues to practice. If you just walked into a basketball gym and you'd never picked up a ball and you started shooting it and you look like a weirdo, it wouldn't be fair to criticize you. You've never done it before. Like, we're going to get you some coaching, and then we're going to teach you how to shoot, and then you got to practice shooting free throws a lot. And then in short order, you're going to catch on, okay? And your shot may always not be pretty, but you'll be able to get the ball through the net. And that's what we're going for here. You're going to start practicing communication. And that's how I would start the conversation with him. Hey, I've not told you the truth. Like, we're thinking about getting married, and I haven't been fully honest with you. So I'm going to start saying my needs out loud. And I'm going to practice doing it. And I'm going to make a bunch of apologies. I'm going to be nervous. So don't freak out. But I'm going to start speaking up my part of my mind because I'm equal part in this relationship too. And I haven't been honest with you. The way you spend money scares me to death. I'm not going to enter into a marriage that is financially irresponsible from day one. Because money is one of the top things that breaks marriages up, and I'm not going to enter into the marriage already knowing that we're heading straight into the ditch. So here's what I'm going to do for you, Bridget. I'm going to send you I work here at Ramsey Solutions. I'm going to send you FPU for free for a year. That's all the lessons, all the stuff, and I want y'all to watch them together. I'm also going to send you the Every Dollar app, which is a budgeting tool. I'm going to send it to you for free for a year. Okay, the premium one that hooks up with your bank. It's the one we all use. Okay, and here's what that is. It's a finance tool. It is. It's a budgeting tool. It is. But it's a marriage saver. It's a relationship saver because it forces people to sit down, or it can be a relationship ender too. Let's be honest. It forces you to sit down across the table and say, do our actions line up with our values? Am I safe in this relationship? Are we being who we say we're being? And if you want to find out who somebody is, look at their calendar and look at their budget. Look at their bank statement. So this is going to bring everybody to the table. We're going to watch these videos together as a couple, and you're going to say, this is important to me and this matters. And if my feeling safe isn't more important than the latest Air Jordan release, that's cool. You're a grown up. You get to do that. I'm out. We're going to sell the house, and I'm going to go. And I love you. I'll probably always love you. But just because I love you doesn't mean I got to be married to you. Just because I've liked being in a relationship and we've had some good times doesn't mean I'm going to hitch my wagon to a wagon that there's no bolts on the wheels. Thing's going to fall off at some point. Hey, you caught this thing early, Bridget, and I'm proud of you. You got a hard road ahead of you. Some hard practicing, some hard conversations, some new skills to learn. I think you can do it, and I think you can come around. He just has to think you're more valuable than a new shirt and some new shoes.